Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have put together another video with lots of tips and ideas that you can actually use on a daily basis in order to improve your life, to make it more easier and enjoyable. So let's get started. If you want to store ginger for a longer time without it getting spoiled, try this little technique and you will see how long it lasts in the freezer from at least 2 to 3 months without any change of color or taste.
So you just need to peel the ginger and crush it in the grinder. After you finish crushing, you're just going to use Ziploc bag. Add that to the Ziploc bag. Then you just roll it into a thin layer using a rolling pin and freeze this bag in the freezer. So whenever you need ginger for your tea, for adding in some food or cooking, anything, you just need to open the Ziploc bag, break the amount of ginger that you need. Since it's a thin layer, it breaks very easily, and you can just add it to whatever you are making.
So recently we had a power cut in our sector, which was really a long one. We've never had power cut for so long. A little hack which helped me in making my candles light a bit longer was this one. Let's check it out.
By adding a little bit of salt to the wick of the candle, it will last you much longer than usual.
Many times when we have some guests coming home for lunch, we want to keep things ready in advance, isn't it? Like the salad, but the problem is, if you keep the salad ready much in advance, the lettuce leaves especially tend to wilt and they're not as crisp.
In order to keep the lettuce leaves crisp even after you wash them, you have to just remove it from the water after you finish washing. Then in a bowl, you just need to add some cold water. If you do not have cold water, use some ice cubes and add normal water. Then add just a pinch of sugar. Very slightly sweetened cold water helps in keeping the lettuce fresh. So you add the lettuce leaves to this slightly sweetened cold water and you have to place it in the fridge. By the time you want to remove it, it will stay fresh and crispy.
Cleaning herbs, the green herbs which come as coriander, maybe spinach, mint, and there are so many more. In order to clean them, it actually takes a lot of time. So now we can either use the grater, which honestly I find a bit risky because it's quite sharp. I tried this little trick with a colander and it works so very well. Just take a look how to do it.
When you want to clean herbs, you just need a colander and you have to insert the stem in the hole and pull it out from behind. It's super easy and the leaves will stay right there in the colander.
The scotch tape, especially the broad one, when we want to use it in our household, first of all, it's difficult to find the end. Of course, that many people have the idea, and even I have used it for several years, of just using the scotch tape as much as I need and then just folding the part so that next time it's easy to find it. But what happens is then, of course, when you want to cut, you're using the scissors and sometimes you lose again the end. It gets stuck to the tape. So this idea, honestly, I saw it on TikTok and I thought, let me give it a try whether it works or not. Now when you use the plastic tie, how I'm going to be showing you, it has to be a bit loose, not really tight. Otherwise, it will be so hard for you to keep moving that tie on the scotch and you won't be able to get the grip. So let's see how to do it.
After you finish putting the plastic tie, you just have to move it towards the end of the tape that you can see. And later, you just have to pull out the tape as much as you need and put it right in the center of the plastic tie and pull it.
Next tip is for my wonderful ladies. Okay, so we all use makeup, especially the lipsticks and the mascaras. I have over here, they usually come in a box, as you can see. There is actually no date on this one at least, but it says that you can use it 6 months after you open the lipstick. Now what happens is, we tend to open these cosmetics, but we many times forget when was the starting date when we actually started using the product. So it's a good idea to just use a little bit of masking tape or a piece of paper on which you write the starting date so that you don't use it for dangerously longer periods. All cosmetics have an expiry date and it is advisable not to use after a certain time. So putting a date on the cosmetic will make it, easily identifiable and you won't use it for longer periods. Let's get to some organization. Let's start with the bedside table. Bedside table drawers are meant to provide us with things that we use on a regular basis. Can be medicines, some rubber bands, some kind of stationery, or anything that you want to access and you don't want to get up from the bed and go to your cupboards or go to another room. So it makes sense to have those tiny items right next to you. So in order to organize the bedside table, I found these acrylic trays which comes with nice dividers. And in fact, you can buy the acrylic trays according to the stuff that you have in the drawer. Let's take a look at the ones that I have put, and they fit so very well in the drawers.
Keeps everything organized and easily accessible. This tip is for the book lovers. If you love reading books, I can imagine how your bedside table must be. This is how mine looks like. So every time I want to access one book, I have to lift a couple of them because I have too many favorites. The best part about these book holders are they accommodate to the number of books you want to place in between them. They are inexpensive and they are easily available in the household section of any store. So I found this absolutely practical and easy way of having a bunch of my favorite books next to my bed without having a need to put up something expensive like a furniture or any cupboard. And I can easily remove the book that I want and the rest stay in their place.
Coming to the kitchen. Now today I'm going to show you how you can organize your cutlery in a manner so that it saves space, it's easily accessible and it looks so very organized. So let's see how can we do that.
The drawers in which we keep our cutlery, forks, knives and spoons, does tend to get cluttered very easily. If you invest a few minutes in organizing them once, you will be amazed with the results. It is easily accessible, it will save you so much space and you can add more items such as the spoons that you use for soup or a tiny grater. Anything which will fit in the extra space that you save is so very welcome in the kitchen. Once you start organizing it, you will find it so satisfying, and in fact, your family members will notice the difference and they would love to maintain it the same way.
Thank you so much, friends, for watching. As you know, I make weekly videos on home organization, tips and ideas to make your life more enjoyable and easier. If you found this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye-bye.